family. Well, it's always been Mary Grace and family. When they were kids,
they've been very supportive also.
Yeah. Yes. When they were kids, they used to days before Christmas, they come to the commissary. They brush the butter on the bread and the sugar, etc. Wrap them up, put them in the boxes, you know. And they wore
free labor.
Yeah.
Now you have to pay them.
Abusive mom I was.
That's okay. I think that's where it all starts.
You have to learn hard work.
Yeah, it's something I mean, in business, it's all about teamwork also. You can't, I'm sure even if you're the pioneer and the founder, it can't be all you all the time. I mean, in the end, things have to continue without you. I mean, of course, everyone has to.
I'd have to let go one day. You know?
Yeah, it's good that you're actually involving them right now, because even if in the beginning it was just you, now it's a team effort.
Yes.
Because I think any business should really have key people in it. It can't be just I'm the founder and the president and the everything else. No. It's also learning how to delegate.
Right.
And I'm really glad they're very into your business right now. So what are for those who want to buy Christmas presents from Mary Grace, where can they go?
Well, they can go to our cafes. We have them at
online selling, or not yet?
Not yet. We should do that, no?
Yeah.
But they'll go to Cafe Mary Grace in Sarendra, in Trinoma, in Rockwell Business Center, in Robinson's Ermita, and did I forget? There's supposed to be 4 existing cafes already, right? And then in the Alabang Town Center, we have a beautiful cafe over there. I'd like to invite everybody there. It's like Christmas every day. And then, or they can go to our kiosks in Rockwell, Shangri-La, Green Hills, Podium, Galleria.
In short, they have to go to the malls.
Right. Or they can just call our office and then we'll connect them.
But do you deliver, or?
Yes, we still do that. We still do that. We can do that.
Like a 911-1111. No, I'm kidding. But do you plan to expand nationwide, or just here in Metro Manila first?
Let's go one step at a time. Metro Manila na muna. No?
It's hard to go.
And then, like I said, we'll hope to move into the other cities, like maybe Cebu, no, di ba? Baguio, that would be nice.
The big cities, Davao, and how about international? Have you thought of?
Actually, we've been approached a lot. Singapore, China,
what's this?
Malaysia.
You don't franchise yet.
We don't do that yet.
It's all company owned.
We're not yet ready. Not yet ready. And like I said, we'd rather
keep it to yourself first.
Grow, have really a grip.
Solid foundation for that.
That's very flattering though, to know that here comes some Singaporean who's knocking on your door. Asking
and they
if you're
really
ready.
like your idea.
Yep.
And it's very tempting to say yes, but
I
think that's another.
We'll get there.
Yeah, I think that's
everything
another.
fall into place.
It's another thing for entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Like when they're when their doors are knocked on by these people, it's so tempting. But at the same time, you have to consider that it's not all about people wanting to pursue you as one of their partners, but it's also being ready for it.
Right.
Because if it's half baked, I mean, then it won't come out the same.
That's no joke,
also.
no. It's no joke. I mean,
it's no joke to France.
You've got to be consistent.
Yeah,
diba?
franchises.
In quality, in service.
Especially food.
Yeah, right. And so the operations logistically becomes more complicated, So.
How about Pinoys abroad? I'm just I'm very interested about how they're very responsive also.
Oh, yes. It's such a Pinoy thing to bring a box of ensaimadas back to the States, Yeah.
But I'm sure you can't ship it yet there because it has to be fresh, right?
No.
It has to come.
Well, the customers who travel take it with them, put it in their overhead
on the plane.
apartments. Yeah.
Wow, very interesting.
But not yet. Nothing like delivering flowers worldwide.
Yeah. 1-800 Mary
yeah.
Grace.
Hey,
Yeah.
the next one.
Yeah.
We'd
At
like
least
to
you're
do it,
very optimistic about it.
Yeah.
And
We-
I think it's
yeah.
also being open to all these opportunities because sometimes some opportunities are there already, but we just don't mind it or we're too busy with whatever we're doing right now. So
Right,
it's keeping an open mind also. I think that's what you did. That's why,
Yes.
you know, you actually...
But actually, it's like doing your very best wherever you are, and then everything falls into place. And the most natural thing will be to move up a little higher. But you've got to do what you're doing right now the best possible way you can.
Focus
And
on
then
the now
just
and it will
falls
into place.
It's like the reward, you know.
Yeah.
Then it falls into
It's
place.
really not, well, as they say many times, it's really not all about just the profits.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's
it's
it can't be.
Yeah, it can't be.
No.
It's hard to believe for a lot of people, but I think, you know.
I think that would be empty, diba?
Yeah, exactly. You can have all the money in the world, but not the fulfillment and the happiness from doing. I mean, I'm sure you're glowing with what you're doing in your business.
With all the problems, yeah. No.
That's part of
the
it.
Opportunities,
Of course, that's part of it. I mean,
opportunities for growth, yeah.
I mean, if there are no challenges, I think it's gonna be a corny life.
Right. You
If
said
there-
it.
yeah.
Said it. Yeah, and it's always like it's a call to get better and better. You know?
Yeah, it's a learning. Yeah, it's a learning tool for.
So
for
I've always
success.
been thankful and grateful to the problems that came my way because we hurdled them and then we got better.
Yeah, definitely. So you should always be open to, you know, suggestions and.
Yeah, precious suggestions.
Do you
We
do surveys
welcome
or anything?
critique.
You love to.
Comments, helpful suggestions. It comes from the customer.
Yeah, of
you know?
course.
It really does. It comes from them. We really take them seriously.
Has there ever been a time that your customer really complained, or not really complained, but there was a really violent reaction?
Like anger and rage? No naman.
No naman. Thank God.
Thank God naman.
So it's been very pleasant for everyone to take part. That's good because in a lot of other businesses, I think that's a major problem, like dealing with nasty customers.
Well, of course, I think we've had nasty customers too, you know, but you take them in stride and you understand where they're coming from and then
instead of reacting right away.
Of course, you will react.
Yeah.
You're human too, but when you see it in perspective, in proper perspective, you know, you realize, teka muna, no, there's something there. There's something in what he or she is saying. You know?
So it's also having that relationship with a customer that you're able to understand each other. Because sometimes, you know, people talk, and then they don't understand. Ma'am, it's like this.
You gotta listen, no? You gotta learn to listen. I think a lot of I could attribute the success of my business to that. To that,
listening to customers.
The people skill, you know, of relating, of listening, of, you know, exchanging, of
ideas,
honoring what the person is saying, because that what he's saying
not being righteous.
Not being righteous, and then really being grateful.
Too arrogant about
because
it.
I think that's how I've grown. Come to think of it, you know.
Wow, naturally you just realize that. I mean, if you have a heart for caring for customers, I think they will want to patronize you.
I mean,
especially that I've said it's very competitive, your industry. It's easy to enter. Anyone, I can just bake today and sell it, whatever. But I think that's a lasting investment.
Yes. Yesterday we baked someone a chocolate cake and I decorated birthday greetings on it. And it was just, we had to make a special delivery for just that cake.
Just one
all
cake,
the way to RBC for that one customer, you know. And maybe we lost profit there, or you know, nagabono pa kami, but in the end, diba, you made someone happy.
Yeah, exactly.
Diba? Yeah.
And I think that's something very important because a lot of people consider, of course, it's good to consider the logistics. I mean, you can't always be doing that also.
Yes.
I mean, to make the business more sustainable. But at the same time, I think it's knowing when to really deliver it for them. I mean, you can't just say, you can't be extremely kuripot about it.
Yeah,
or,
you can't.
You can't also be extremely giving in the sense that, okay, we just deliver to everyone else, though the minimum is like
of course,
this.
You strike a balance
strike
there.
a balance.
You strike a balance.
But when you need to, at least it's done, right? And the customer is happy, you're happy that you're able to serve.
Right.
Despite whatever problems there are. coming along the way.
So you go the extra mile. And I think when you do that, when you go the extra mile for the customer, you know, they know that, they realize that there's a relationship na there, no? That give and take.
What has been the best response